enjoying this morning. Peabody, who was hammocked right next to me all night, so he gets up at 5:30 and usually leaves about 6:30 or so. And then Lolly and Pop tend to wake up at the same time as me, about 6:30, and they're generally out between 7:30 and 8, so 7:45 or something like that. And when I first started hiking with them, the first couple of days, that's what I did. I would wake up, get my coffee and so forth, and then break my tent down right away after my coffee and hit the trail. But yesterday and today, I held back. Actually, maybe another day too. One day, just because I wanted to be alone just for a little bit. Yesterday, I woke up in a fog with puffy eyes and a headache and stiffy, allergy stuff, and was slow moving. And today, I'm intentionally holding back, not because I don't enjoy their company or anything like that, but because I want to enjoy myself. And mornings have always been my time to just hang, to just be silent. There's no phones, there's no kids, there's no traffic, there's no, just at home. I would wake up early. I'd sometimes be up at 5 in the morning, but I would pour my coffee and just sit and stare at the wall for a little while. I guess it's like a meditation. But I'm here all alone right now, and I've got this little brook right in front of me, and I'm just sitting here in my tent, listening to the sound of the birds and this little creek, and drinking my coffee and eating my granola and peanut butter. I'm not going to sit here all day, but I don't feel like jumping up and rushing. I don't anticipate ever having an opportunity to be in the woods long term like this again. Maybe a weekend or something like that, or a week, but I better be gainfully employed by this time next year, which means my vacations will be like they always were, a few days here, a week there. And I don't anticipate spending an entire week in the woods again, long distance hiking. Who knows, but probably not. I have a lot of other exciting things that I would love to do. So I don't enjoy jumping up at the crack of dawn and hitting the trail. I'm not competitive. I'm just not a competitive person. And this kind of ties into what I was saying yesterday about enjoying myself. And although Maine, Katahdin, is my absolute ultimate goal, that would even blow me away if I can get to Katahdin. But a few of you have weighed in with the mileage I would have to do every day to get there and so forth. And it is doable, even at my pace. I just have to limit my 0 days, which I basically do. I don't take many 0 days. I took a couple, only 2 actually, when I had noro, and I went out on the 3rd day and regretted it. And that was early April, I think. And then on my birthday on April 27th, and then trail days. So it was a month. Well, no, about 3 weeks, whatever. So I'm not like taking a 0 every week or anything. But if I can limit those and keep the mileage that I'm doing right now, which isn't a lot, but it's between 11 and 13 miles a day, sometimes a 14, sometimes a 12. But I think that that's comfortable for me, and that's my happy place. My body doesn't get mad at me, depending on the terrain, but that allows me to just linger here a little bit in the morning, enjoy what I'm out here for. What serves me and my purpose and my goals is not rushing to Maine. It's lingering. It's being in silence. It's having this kind of meditative quality out here with nature and listening to the birds and listening to my heart first thing in the morning like I'm doing now. Stopping at Dismal Falls yesterday and sitting on a rock and sharing a beer with a stranger who is now a friend. Stopping in trail towns, which, that's something I'll limit and not stay in, pop in, resupply, and leave. But those are logistics. But I came out here for a lot of reasons, and that got me to thinking that last year, I actually created a little video, and it's titled, "Why Am I Here?" and I'm going to repost it here on this channel for this year. I don't know if I can just repost it or just post it again as new. I don't know. But that will help you maybe to understand my goals and my reasonings for being out here, and help you to understand why I'm lingering this morning, and I'm just being. I just wanted to share that with you because you're just so awesome. And I'll still get to the same shelter tonight as Lolly and Pop, and it will still be daylight, and I'll still have plenty of time to eat and set up my tent and all that. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy and do what I set out here to do. And just another note too, by lingering in the morning, it's not like I'm minimizing or limiting the amount of miles I could hike today. My body will only hike so many miles. If I leave at 6 a.m., I'm only going to do 13 miles, let's say 14. If I leave at 9 a.m., I'm still going to do 14, and it's summer, so I'm still in daylight. Leaving earlier doesn't allow me, it's not like I'm giving myself time to do more miles. My body, after max 14 and a half miles, says I'm done. And that is pushing beyond. So my body says I'm done at 12. On the days I do 14, my body says I'm done at 11 or 12 on those days. And I do push. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's where my tent was set up last night, just right there in that little clearing. It was really, I think, my favorite tent spot of the trip so far. I'm walking into a rhododendron forest, which is my second favorite, second only to the pine trees. Now look at this. It's kind of dark. It's blocking out the sun. It's wild, the way they're all leaning toward the water. Crisscrossing Dismal Creek all morning. It's really narrowed from what it was at the campsite, but it's just a little creek that's winding its way around, and the bridges keep crossing over it, and I'm assuming leads to Dismal Falls, where I was yesterday. What do we have here? I don't think so. Look at the O's. Oh dear. Ooh, I love surprises like this. I step out of the woods and look to the left. How beautiful. Oh, it'd be a nice place to have lunch if it were lunchtime, but it's not. It's still morning. How lovely. Oh, to have camped there, that would be nice too. But I had a beautiful campsite last night. I'm very pleased with that. I just want to get to that tree. Just that tree. There's the tree. And now I want to make it to that log way up there on the ground. It's been up. And I'm tired. Whew. There's the log. Okay. Now I just want to make it to that rock way up there. I can do this. Little goals. I made it to the rock. I can't see what's around the corner, but maybe it's flat. Please be flat. It's not flat. This is so nasty. I sat just for a quick break, but I don't know if it's just the type of forest this is right here with all the ferns, but there's been these worms, these little green worms, coming out of the trees, like just hanging. And of course I walk into them, and several of them have stuck to the back of my neck. And when I sat down to take a break, I reached up because I had an itch and I squished one, but it came up black and it like popped and it was juicy, and there's like worm guts all over the back of my neck, and it's really gross and I can't get clean. It's slimy. So my snack break is cut short. I don't get grossed out really easily, but that's nasty. Gross. Well, that break was cut short. That was not restful. Not even a little. I've got about 3.5 miles left to our destination, which is Doc's shelter, and be done for the night. So this is a very buggy area. There's these black, I'll try to get a picture of the next one I see, but there's thousands of them. And it must be mating season because they're all over the trail doing something. They're like black, almost like a beetle. I don't know. And then those worms hanging out of the trees. Oh, there's one right now. Let's show you. I tried to get pictures of them, but boy, are they shy. As soon as I get close, they scurry away. So, I don't know. That's what they are, but I'm gonna just walk now. It's pretty rocky here. It's absolutely not a fun afternoon. I just got stung on the back of my neck by one of those sweat bees. It's not the end of the world, but all these freaking bugs, and then look at the rocks I'm dealing with. I'm not having fun. Days like this, I wish I packed out beer or wine. Sad. I usually like these rocks, but today, every time I turn around, there's a worm on me, and I'm squishing them, and they're gross, and I'm getting bit by these little sweat bees and black flies, and I'm walking on these rocks, and if we could just pick one of those things, and I'm hot and sweaty, so the sweat makes every little living thing stick to me. Pick one, pick two, but everything together makes for a cranky try-try. I'm very curious what those things are. Something's telling me they're not worms, they're like larvae or something. If anyone knows, they're hanging straight down from trees, and they're hanging vertically like this. Some are green and some are black. The black one I squished in my neck was really slimy and no longer alive. And when I stopped for a break, they were getting all over my backpack, and literally by the time I put it down and sat on the log, there were 2 or 3, and they were moving like little inchworms on my pack, so I flicked them away and took a quick break because that's disgusting. In any case, I'm at the shelter, it seems. The privy is first. I'll show you, I'll give you a tour. Doc's Knob Shelter, which is on the way. So I'll back up. Oh, there's a worm hanging from my phone. Okay, this is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Maybe you can see it. Can you see this? You can, oh, there he is. Ah! One's on my leg. I don't know. Gross. However, I'll get to the shelter, which is supposed to be a really nice one. I see Peabody's bright yellow shirt in the trees. All right, I'll turn this off because I don't know who's here and I don't like putting my phone in people's faces. Just got to the shelter. There's 2 more. Sorry, but you're not invited. Decorative privy with the Park Service posters on the walls in there, but the one about the snakes on the door, as another hiker mentioned, not appreciative of looking at that one while you're hanging your bum over a dark hole that's basically a hole in the ground where there's probably snakes. I'm just itchy. I gotta find, oh, a deer. Pretty. Gonna find the water source and see if it's something that's appropriate for me to do a little sponge bath. I just have worm guts all over me. I can't even. I don't know. Here's yet another worm right there. And this is the water source. It's a puddle underneath a tree. So I need to get my little scoop and try to do what I can. Oh my God. I want to go to bed. This is the strangest day and the strangest night. I am at Dock Knob Shelter in my tent on the deck. This is totally against shelter etiquette, but everybody that's here, and it's almost 8 o'clock, so everybody that's here is in agreement. The worms coming out of the trees and the beetles. Have we decided those are beetles? It's mating season. They are on the ground, on the shelter, everywhere, fighting or mating, or I don't know, kind of hard to tell the difference. But we all had these worms all over our necks, in our hair. They are hanging down over the shelter. There's only space for maybe 2 tents. There's really no level ground, so Peabody's in his hammock and he's already snoring, and Lollipop and I were going to sleep in the shelter, but they weren't even in the shelter and the beetles in there, so we were all just so itchy, and it's just infested, absolutely infested. So we have 3 tents here at the shelter. My apologies if somebody comes and says take them down, we will, but as soon as they see the bugs they're going to do the same thing. So Ting is here. I had met him at Boots Off, and I'm talking to my recorder. Lolly and Pop are in the shelter. Ting and I are on the deck, both in our tents, and the bugs are already all over the top of our tents, like just covered. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. But I'll sleep because I'm in my tent. Let me see what I can see if I do this.
No, Monday. I don't know.
We have a bug issue today, so we are
I've heard people talk
innovative.
About it,
well, I mean, it'd work better for the weather.
Why it's important.
It would work better for the weather.
Hi there.
There you go. Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy on our souls.
How do you camp? And there's inchworms everywhere. In Lolly and Pop's case, you get under the thing.
And the beetles, don't forget.
Oh yeah, and the beetles. Oh.
You have the stuffed animals with you?
Hey, of course I do.
Let me see. You're gonna get yours. Let's have a party.
Well, they've already had a party.
They already did have
They
a party.
hung out by the fireplace.
The Peabody.
Piglet.
Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
I've got Piglet and Tigger.
Oh, I love
They
it.
come with me everywhere I go.
Oh,
And don't forget your walking stick.
And I
and
got
we
my
thought
walking stick here.
you were a tough guy.
Well, I am until I show you my Tigger and Piglet.
Oh, so sweet. You're a tough guy. He's afraid of the inchworms too. Oh my word, they're crazy.
You know, I thought it was funny because we had all our little stuffed animals out, and all the young kids were like, "You're carrying that weight? What are you
I
crazy?"
know, right? So you got Piglet and Tigger.
The picture,
and
she's sitting in the background taking the video, just laughing her butt off because it was Boo-Rah, me, and her and him, with all of our little. Because Boo-Rah
had something too.
Boo-Rah had a
yeah,
tiger that he
he's
sends
got Tony the
videos
Tiger.
to his grandkids.
And you've got, what is it, Poe, all the Teletubbies, right?
Yep, and I got all the Teletubbies.
And this is Lolly and Pup. This is totally against hiker etiquette, but whatever.
There's room if somebody actually shows up and they want to
Oh,
get
absolutely. Good night, John boy.
in there. Good night, Ellen.
Good night, Mary Ellen.